Making friends is not as hard as it seems. Like, I hate that. Like, why are you bringing a suitcase to school? Don't tell them nothing. I wouldn't even tell them my last name.
Dip me underway. You can feel my mind for flow. Hold me till I scream for every.
Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Deaysah. If you're new, welcome, and if not, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a freshman advice video. This also is a collab with my friend Liv. Subscribe to her channel, link will be in the description. We both just wanted to give y'all a perspective on freshman advice from two different seniors. And I also wanted to let you guys know that I am now a brand ambassador for Baddieville, which is an online Instagram boutique, or kind of. So I have a coupon code if you would like to use it. It's Deaysah B, all caps, for 20% off your purchase. Link will be in the description box down below. Let's get into the video because I got a couple questions. Y'all gave me some questions I asked on Instagram and Snapchat. So I'm gonna give y'all the tea, give it a rundown about, high school. And look, let's look at the back. Like, this is so cute. I feel like if my camera was positioned up more, you could see, but we don't got time for that. I think I'm gonna put the questions like on the screen a little bit. I don't know how I'm gonna edit this video, but y'all, my editing is being so good. Disclaimer, do not mind my nails. One is broken, one is just completely off. I get them done next week. Don't even worry about it. But let's get into the video, man. So the first question is what to expect on your first day. The first day is literally the easiest day. You're not doing no work, you don't have no projects, you're doing icebreakers, getting your syllabus, learning where your classes are, meeting friends, seeing your lunch schedule. Like, you really just, it's like figuring out the school basically, and the teachers are doing the same thing, trying to figure out how they want to run their classes, who they want to sit together, who they want to, see work together more. It's basically just a figuring day. And also on the first day of school, you really get to like see your friends again, especially if y'all move from middle and high school together. You just get to see your friends again, rekindle, catch up, especially if you didn't talk to them over the summer, like do outfit checks. I know on the first day of school, me and my friends was just so excited to see each other. Even though we seen each other during the summer, it was like we didn't see each other for years and we finally rekindled. And it was just great, like being able to see them and realize that y'all are growing up together and y'all gonna be together for like the next 3 years. So it's really great. Like, first day is just like welcome back. It's literally like welcome back, and here's how things are gonna go. I'll turn it off. Okay, the next question is how to make friends. I feel like making friends in high school is not that hard. I feel like everybody knows everybody eventually. Just the first couple months are rocky. You're figuring out who's who. Oh, that's so-and-so, this is so-and-so. I feel like making friends in class, just chime in. If somebody says something funny, like laugh or say something back. Like, it's just all interjection. Like, if conversation's going on and you have something to say, be like, hey, I think this is this. And soon after that, you have friends. Or say if you compliment somebody, be like, oh, I like your shirt. It's like, oh, I like your shoes. And like, oh, my name's Deaysah, my name's so-and-so. And so every time you see that person, be like, oh, hey, girl. And then eventually y'all become friends and y'all socialize. And I feel like making friends is not as hard as it seems. Like, if you have classes with someone, 9 times out of 10, by the end of the semester, y'all are gonna be friends. Or you're gonna know them well enough to talk to them and have a conversation with them. Even if y'all don't talk outside of school, or y'all don't link, y'all don't, sit at each other by lunch. In class, that is your friend. And so that will always be your friend. Every time y'all have a class together, like, oh, that's my girl, so-and-so. So making friends is really not that hard. It's based on who you have classes with, who you're around. If you play a sport, like, friends are gonna come. It's not like destined that you have friends. And some people go through high school talking to people, and then when they get out of school, they don't speak to nobody ever again. So making friends definitely will come to you. The next question is how to maintain good grades. I feel like do not procrastinate. Don't procrastinate, especially 9th grade. Like, 9th grade, that's your start to everything. Like, that is literally your stepping stone for the rest of your life, education-wise. So do not procrastinate. If you get an assignment that's due on Wednesday and you get it on Monday, it needs to be almost finished by Tuesday night. Not matter of fact, it needs to be finished Tuesday night to turn in Wednesday. I feel like when you're on top of your work and you do your work as soon as you get it, by the time the due date comes, you don't have to stress, or the night before the due date comes, you don't have to stress because you already did the work, so it's done. You don't have to stress yourself out. So definitely do your work as soon as you get it. Do not procrastinate. And another thing, take advantage of extra credit. If your teacher is giving out extra credit just willy-nilly, definitely take it. Extra credit is going to help you. Even if you're trying to bring your grade up a little bit, or you just failed a quiz or something and your teacher's allowing extra credit or test corrections, do it. I hated doing test corrections because my teacher would make us be like, why is it wrong? And we have to explain it. But I definitely appreciate it in the long run because let me tell y'all, personally, I'm not a great math student. Pre-cal, my teacher, she was a great teacher. It's just I could not understand the work, or I could understand the work when she taught it, but when it came to the test, I didn't know what was going on. And her test used to be like 7 questions, 5 questions with different parts. So I would do like half the test and get like a 20 or a 30 test correction. And we would do the test corrections as a group. The whole class would do them, and then we would get our grades back, and I would have like a 70 or a passing grade in the grade book, so it would never bring my grade dramatically down as if she put the 25 in the grade book and now I have like a 40. You get what I'm saying? So definitely take advantage of extra credit, test corrections. Your teachers are freaking smart. They have degrees. They apparently know what they're doing if they're teaching you. So definitely ask your teacher for help. I don't care. I used to sit at my math teacher's desk and get on her nerves or keep calling her to my desk because I needed to understand what was she teaching us and how to do it, because I needed to pass that class. As my last math, I definitely needed to pass it. And now that I think about it, that was actually my favorite math because I actually learned how to do freaking math. The next question is, what supplies are needed? I feel like in high school, you don't need the whole shebang, the binders, the notebooks, the pencils, the pencil pouches, the big old book bag, the rolling book bag. Please do not come to high school with a rolling book bag. That is so annoying, and I will laugh at you because I hate that. Like, why are you bringing a suitcase to school? But for me, I just did folders, notebooks, packs of paper, maybe one binder if I'm taking a full load. Well, for freshman year, probably gonna have a full load, so maybe notebooks and binders, definitely dividers if you want to be like really organized, but you need one binder, so just get one big binder and put dividers in it. And the notebooks, I don't really get the composition notebooks. I get like, I think it's like the 5 subject notebooks. I usually get like 2 of them, and they have like sections for each like class. So I usually get like 2 or 3 of those with matching folders for any like loose papers, and then a binder with my dividers. So I put probably, if the folder has prongs on it, I put the folders in the binder and then just have the notebooks. I feel like I could fit the notebooks in there too if you get a big enough binder. Then I get pencils, paper, highlighters, and pens. That's it. Like, don't go getting all that stuff, because if on the first day you're gonna figure out what do I really need for this class, or what do I really need for my science class, my math class, my social studies class. It really depends on what your teacher wants you to have. So buy the necessities first, and then once you get your syllabus and they tell you what you need for the class, then you can divide everything up into, okay, I'm gonna use this for social studies, this for math, this for science, this for English, that way. So you don't be wasting all your coin buying stuff you're not even gonna use, because I was buying like protractors and rulers and freaking all this random stuff that I didn't even need, and I still have not used to this day. And another thing, book bags. I feel like up until your 10th grade year, maybe you'll figure out, okay, I need a book bag, I need this, I gotta carry this, I gotta hold this. But I feel like junior year, my book bag was really rarely used. If I used it, it was to hold my cheer stuff, my Chromebook. Most school gives out Chromebooks, so like that's really what I was using a book bag for. But now that my senior year, I'm not carrying a book bag. I have 4 classes, 2 a semester. I'm probably just gonna use a tote bag for my Chromebook and maybe like a couple of folders. That's it. I'm not getting the whole 9 yards because it's no point. I'm not gonna be here that long, so I'm not buying all this stuff. I'm not gonna have my back hurting with this book bag. Like, no, because people, if you carry your book bag on one shoulder like I did, your back is gonna hurt so bad. And I never used to carry my bag anyways. I would leave it any and everywhere except where I was supposed to be, because who's carrying that around all day? It's like, I feel like now at my big old age, why am I carrying around this big old book bag? Like, that just looks so ugly to me. The next question is high school that bad? No, high school is not that bad. High school is not like High School Musical, but it's not like, what's that show, 13 Reasons Why? It's not that bad. High school is really what you make it out to be. Like, if you want to be in drama, it's going to be bad for you. If you want to stay to yourself, it's going to be okay. Like, if you want to talk to a minimum and keep it cool, high school is going to be good. If you're involved, you play sports, you talk, if you're involved, you play sports, you talk to everybody, you go to all the functions, high school is going to be great for you. You're going to love high school because you have so much to look forward to. So high school is not that bad. It's definitely what you make it. If you come to high school with a good mind, it's going to be fine. Like, don't panic that you're going to high school. It's a bigger school, new kids. Like, don't panic. It's going to be fine. I had my rocky years of high school. Definitely sophomore year was a really rocky year for me. That was the COVID year. So no, freshman year kind of was my COVID year, but sophomore year was definitely my major COVID year. We was masked. We couldn't go to school. We went to school in like September maybe. So that year was a little rocky for me, and I was just dealing with some personal stuff. So sophomore year was definitely rocky for me, but I bounced back junior year, and I'm loving it now. Now that I'm a senior, you're gonna look forward to being a senior. Like, you're definitely gonna look for, like, okay, one day I'm gonna be a senior, one day I'm gonna be up there, one day I'm gonna get to graduate and run for homecoming and prom and all that stuff. Like, there's definitely events in high school that make it good, like prom, graduation, homecoming, the football games, the basketball games. Like, really make sure you're involved. That's how you make the best out of your high school years. Okay, the next question is, should you date someone at the same school? No. Don't do it. It's nothing but bad vibes. Do not date nobody that goes to the same school as you. It's pointless because you're gonna see each other every single day. And me personally, I think I need a break. If I have to see you every day, I'm gonna get tired of you. I'm gonna get bored. I'm gonna get aggravated. I don't want to be around you anymore. So it's definitely not good to date someone at the same school that you go to. Another thing, everybody's gonna know your business. How it is nowadays in school is if you can't even walk down the hallway with the person of the opposite gender before they think that y'all go together. So I think you shouldn't date someone at the same school, but if it happens, try to keep it low key, because if you break up, everybody's gonna know. If you're arguing in the middle of the school, everybody's gonna know. If you're doing sexual things, everybody's gonna know, and eventually your business is gonna get out. It's not even gonna be your relationship anymore, it's gonna be the school's relationship or your grade level's relationship. And I feel like that's really annoying when you're trying to talk to somebody and trying to date someone, and you have people in your ear telling you, oh, so-and-so did this, so-and-so was in the hallway with her, so-and-so talked to her, so-and-so did this. Like, it's getting really aggravated, you're getting fed up, and I feel like y'all should give each other space. Let it be time to miss each other. Like, why do I want to turn around and see you every single day? Like, I'm not gonna miss you, I'm really gonna want you to get away from me. Like at this point, you're aggravating me because you're always around me. Like, let me miss you. Oh, another thing is when y'all break up, who wants to walk down the hallway and see their ex on the other side? Like, no, once we break up, I don't want nothing to do with you. I don't want to see you anymore. I want to block you. You're already blocked, so why should I have to see you every single day at school? And let us have a class together. No, like, and I feel like people who date in high school and they break up, they try to make the other one jealous by talking to their friend or talking to their sister, their cousin, their brother. Like, I feel like that's so annoying. Like, let me get my lick back, but let me move in silence. Like, why am I getting my lick back with a whole nother person? I didn't want to be with you. Why would I go get my lick back with somebody else? No, let me boss up real quick. That's how you get your lick back. You get your lick back by bossing up. Don't get your lick back by talking to their friend. That's not a lick back. That's not a lick back. That's nasty. Don't do it. Don't be a homie hopper. Don't do that. The next question is, how was the transition from middle school to high school? For me personally, the transition was just like a regular day at school. Honestly, I was ready to go to high school. I've also been to my high school a lot during my middle school year, so I was very excited. I went on like the little tour that they give the freshmen, the orientation. I feel like that's definitely what you should go to if you're a freshman, so you're not as nervous. Even though on the first day there are going to be people to help you, tell you where your classes are. There's signs around the school to tell you where your classes are. But it's also good to like know a little bit. Like, when you know like where you're going, it feels like, okay, I feel right now. I feel like after the first day you're gonna know, okay, this is good. I'm learning stuff. I know where this is. I'm meeting new people, stuff like that. Middle to high school wasn't that bad actually. It just seemed a little bit bigger and less rules. Middle school was very strict. We had to do everything together. High school, everybody has their own schedule. It's separate. Only thing I really come together for is lunch. Like, that's where most of the school comes together, is lunch. And in classes, you usually have classes with people in the same grade as you, so it's not like you're a freaking sophomore and there's freshmen in your class. I mean, there might be, but it's rare kind of. It's not really your core classes. It's most likely your elective classes. But like, middle to high school wasn't that bad. It's just bigger school, bigger space, and more opportunity to like find yourself and be yourself and to experience, really. Middle school, we usually treated like babies, honestly. We couldn't do anything by ourselves. We had to stay together with like our little block section. That's not how it's like in high school. In high school, everybody is their own person. You're responsible for your own self. If you get in trouble, you get in trouble. Not the whole class get in trouble. You get in trouble. You get what I'm saying? Another question is how to avoid drama. Mind your business. Don't talk. Don't say nothing. If somebody comes up to you, be like, did you hear about so-and-so? Be like, no. Keep it pushing. Stay out of drama. If somebody is comfortable enough to tell you one person's business, imagine what they'll say about you if you tell them something. So keep it to yourself. Only say what you want to get back to you, because 9 times out of 10, if you say something, it's gonna get back to you. It's gonna be like, oh, who said this? And if you know that one person that talks a lot, they always in each other's business, they always know what's going on, don't tell them nothing. I wouldn't even tell them my last name. Honestly, don't tell them nothing, because they're just gonna tell your business. And don't be that person that always trying to figure out what's going on, always in the mix. That's not cute, because you're just going to be known for being messy. This goes with my next question, which is what type of people to avoid. Stay away from the people that's always in people's business. Stay away from the people that's always got some tea to spill, or they always being messy, or they always instigating. Those are not the people to hang around, because all they look for is mess. All they want in their life is to see a fight, and see somebody get into it with each other. Like, those are people that's bad for business. Another thing, stay away from seniors. We're off limits, okay? Don't talk to a senior, don't look at a senior, none of that, boys. Like, it's not happening. If anything, the freshmen are trying to talk to the senior girls. But the boys, seniors, are always trying to talk to the freshmen. I don't understand. Like, y'all don't think like these are like your little sisters? Why are y'all trying to talk to them? Do not talk to seniors. They're gonna ruin your life. Seniors don't want nothing from you besides what's in between your legs. So do not leave the seniors alone. I promise you, they ain't all that. I've known them since freshman year. Seniors are not all that. They're just older. They just know how to sweet talk you to get what they want. They're not all that in a bag of chips. So just ignore the seniors, because we're finna graduate anyways. We're not gonna be here that long. We're just gonna fill you up with lies and not do nothing for you. If you know that song, then you know. Yeah, the mailman's outside. He's being very loud. So my last question is, which semester is harder? I feel like definitely first semester. First semester is hard because you're coming back from not doing work for like 2-3 months. You're getting back into finding like your mojo and what you're good at and like a routine for you to get your stuff done. And most people, I feel like most people take a lot of core classes their first semester. So first semester is always hard for me, especially if I have like a math, because I'm always stressing myself out about that math class. So definitely be prepared mentally for a first semester, because that's when you're getting back into it. You have your core classes, you have assignments, projects, book reports, papers, everything. I feel like first semester is really when you refresh yourself and learn how to do everything over again, like write a paper in MLF format, learn how to do mx equals y plus b or y equals mx plus b, whatever the formula is. But like you're just refreshing yourself with everything that you learned before. I feel like high school is literally a refresher, especially social studies. You learn about like Abraham Lincoln and the Emancipation Proclamation and stuff like that. So the first semester is really a refresher, and the second semester is like, okay, I'm trying to get this done. Like I'm trying to hurry up and pass this grade so I can go to summer and I can be a sophomore, and then, you know, seniors, okay, I'm trying to hurry up so I can graduate. Second semester is definitely the push to like, okay, let's get this over with. Let me do this real quick. Let me knock this assignment out. Let me do this so I can pass. You get what I'm saying? Second semester is where you come in to do all the stuff you can pass. That's where you bring your grades up. That's where you like, okay, what class I gotta take to get some more credits, you know, definitely. This is the end of this video. I just want to say, freshmen, do not be scared coming to high school. We accept y'all. We were freshies at one point in time. We were the babies. So definitely find a senior friend. I think find a senior friend that you can ask all your questions. We're experienced. We've been doing this for a little minute, and it's always good to like take somebody under your wing. So definitely don't be scared. Talk to people. You're gonna be fine. It's nothing to stress about. It's just another year of school in a bigger place. That's it. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.